Oh, thank God it's you. Oh, buddy. Boy, do you look sick. I'd actually be a really sick one to catch you in. Sick. Oh, bro. Hold on. I think that was 3 stars with the Primordial Z. Let's fucking go. You're deserving of it. Ooh, that looks really sick. Come on, baby. Hey. Hi, guys. Kaiwai here, and welcome back to Pokemon Omega Ruby Randomized Shiny Chesslocke. Almost at Alpha Sapphire. I've been trying to not say that because there's no Alpha Sapphire being played. Last time we got our ass kicked by Watson, which was unpleasant, but something that happened. And so, as you probably saw at the very beginning, I grabbed at least 2 new members because I couldn't go on with just 2. I know in the last video I technically said that Terry lived because Dragon Rage Claws, but I did some recalcs, and just at the end of the day, there was no way that Terry was gonna live, and I still felt bad about calling Dragon Rage Claws, so Terry's just dead, and that sucks, but it's what it is. We only survived with 2 mons, so that's how it's gonna be. We have Girahim, our king, still holding a King's Rock. The only item he's allowed to hold is our Honedge. We'll evolve in like 10 more levels, so that's gonna be a while. We have a new member of the team. This is Grotus, our final knight. It's absolutely amazing. High as hell defense stat with plus defense nature. Has Mummy as its ability, which is it's pretty decent. You know, get hit by physical moves and get rid of maybe some problematic abilities. Since he is a knight, we only have low base power moves, but he wasn't going to learn anything other than, like, you know, Nuzzle, Metal Claw, and Pursuit and all that. The only thing it basically means he can't learn is a Zen Headbutt, which he wouldn't be able to learn if he was, like, a Rook either. Same with Metal Claw, so I decided against making him a Bishop, because at the end of the day, I think the variety of moves is nice. Plus, we have a Metagrossite in our bag that we got somewhere. I don't remember where, but we got it. And that means that as soon as we unlock Mega Evolution, Grotus will be able to hold that, and we'll be able to Mega Evolve him into Mega Metagross, who I believe has Regenerator as its ability. So that will be pretty good. Next up, our other newest member is Washua, the Rotom Wash. This has hidden ability, and that's the main reason I hunted it. I didn't make this thing a bishop, so we're also no longer able to assign anything as bishop or knight. We only have 4 pawns, 2 rooks, and a queen left. Oops. But this thing is running like Hydro Pump with Primordial C. I noticed that like Grotus, Girahim, and at the time Terry were all weak to fire, so I was like, yeah. Fire immunity, super helpful, and rain boosted hydro pumps basically guaranteed. And if I somehow get thunder, 100% accurate thunders. It's pretty good. I don't know if I'll be able to get thunder because it's typically a TM and we don't know if we're going to get that, but you know, we'll see. Right now he just has hydro pump and shockwave, and that's all you really need. Kind of a bulkier mon is, I think, like our fastest mon, unfortunately, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's better than nothing, I suppose. So we'll let him out in the front here for a sec. Actually, make sure we have, yeah, battle effects go back on, because we're pretty... this route over here, our first encounter was actually Donphan, and there's like Mew and Cresselia in the grass and hordes, so I didn't want to horde hunt here. I already fought this trainer. I'll fight trainers along the way, it's fine. We have a long way to go, and there's a lot of nothing. So, you know. First encounter here was Rotom Wash. Kind of interesting that the Dex Nav shows normal Rotom now, because He didn't appear here. That's weird. So I actually beforehand he... Oh, there's Litwick here? That's adorable. I love Litwick. Litwick is my favorite Pokemon. I didn't even know it was here. That's awesome. Yeah, it was normal Rotom that was showing up. It was Rotom Wash that was showing up in this cave, but I guess the Dex Nav now has the ability to see normal Rotom, because I had to go all the way back to Elm's lab and change him back to normal Rotom and change him back to Rotom Wash in order to get Hydro Pump. I really do love Litwick. Yeah, it's my favorite bond. Yeah, and then Metagrossers and Hordes here. Well, let's fight this guy. I didn't want to waste our first ever Primordial C boosted Hydro Pump on a wild Mon. This thing resists it, and I still think it's gonna die. The only thing I was worried about is accuracy, which is why I would love Thunder, because like 100% accurate Thunders are so awesome. The first time I tried to actually test this thing against a Mon, it was against a Seviper with Desolate Land, and I was kind of bummed. Let's just see how well this goes. Maybe I shouldn't stay in on a grass type, but like, look at that stupid little Hoppip. How you resisted? Don't resist shit. Also, I'm aware that like 4/4 of my team are all weak to ground. Minor hiccup. Oh yeah, my first encounter on this route was Gligar, and then there was like Gothitelle, mainly in the Hordes, and some other Mon that I didn't care about. So I didn't do it. I literally only hunted on Fiery Path, which let me tell you, I hate Dex Navving in a cave. It's one of my least favorite things probably of all time. And I saw this coming. As soon as we got lag, I was like, yeah, that's a Mega. Just like, that reflection is very weird. I don't necessarily think that we're screwed. I don't have a damage calc up because I didn't think it was necessary, quite frankly. Shadow Sneak is fine. Again, we're like kind of bulky. You can use generally the Rotom forms as a defensive pivot, especially with things like Volt Switch. Obviously that's again a TM move, so not something we can learn right now. Or maybe ever. But we'll see. Yeah, Ammonite, he dies to Shockwave. That's the thing, is that like a 2 moveset for this thing is like kinda all I need. Because rain boosted Hydro Pumps just like they actually hit quite different. Alligator. Let me make sure what the level cap is real quick, because I'm curious to make sure I'm on track. Level cap is 28, yeah. So while I do want to avoid doing dumb things, oh, I should turn on the EXP share, I guess. That'd be nice. Oh hey, you survived that. Good old Rage, the best move on her. I actually really like that animation too. I love the Rotom forms. I've used almost every single one in Draft, and I love them. I've used Rotom Wash, Rotom Heat, Rotom Frost, and Rotom Mud. Yeah, I guess the only one I haven't used is Fan or Original, which is, it's fine. It's a very fair thing. Let's like Grotus get in his first battle ever. Put on the EXP share because I feel like that's necessary. This guy is going to give me a TM. I don't know if it actually is secret power still. There just might not be the ability for me to create secret bases, but that's fine because they're stupid. Heat Crash? Doesn't that have like an ass load of recoil? Although I was trying to prepare really hard because I was trying to figure out what IV's trainers had. And I thought there was a May fight coming up. And there's not, which is cool. It's fine. I don't really care, frankly, about dying. So I mean I do care about dying, but I don't care to die. We're gonna go with there you go, buddy. When I'm happy, that's what I do. I go wow, this is a great base, and I really, truly give a shit, man. Dude, isn't it so cool that this exists? I think people actually used this back in the day for like intense Blissey grinding. Like, oh man, here's 3 level 100 Blissies that only know a move that makes them commit suicide instantly. Like, you know, that's as cool like thing that players did. Oh, the more the user outweighs the target, the greater the power. I wonder... So, I don't know what the ruling would be on powerless moves that do damage still. Considering I think Avalanche and things that can have their power traditionally boosted are allowed, I would say, you know, Heat Crash on Grotus might not be a bad move. He's probably really heavy. I mean, he's a huge thing of steel. Oh shit, I forgot this woman just lets you heal infinitely. It's very weird. She creeps me out. I'm sure it's supposed to be like a silly little joke about overbearing grandmas, but it does creep me out a little. Maybe it shouldn't. Some more secret base stuff over here. I don't remember if there's anything up here because I don't actually... Oh, Mobile Light. Alright, cool. I don't traditionally keep this bike on me. Also, we're so lucky. We're so lucky that that Watson only had a Rostberry on his Zekrom Ace. Cause if he had anything else, like, there's a good chance we could have just got blown back, man. Like, I just recently edited that video, and that was quite something. Like, I cannot believe the kind of things that I just had to mentally go through. Like, this Charizard here. I want Grotus to, like, not have to die to fire shit. I would love to nuzzle him and call it a day, but just play safe. I just want to absolutely absorb a fire move and just really spit in his face to be like, haha, you thought. Primordial Sea is such a cool ability to have on this mon. Dragon Rage. God damn it. I hope we're faster. Why do random Pokemon just no Dragon Rage right now? Like, fuck that, dude. I was gonna say after the whole Terry thing that I was never gonna call Dragon Rage Claws again because I felt bad about calling it, but I went back on even calling it because I figured out that honestly it wasn't the right thing to do. But I don't want to say that I can't. But at the end of the day, like, if you don't have a mon with 80 HP or more, there's no switch-ins for it. Like, well, yeah, I did outspeed there. It's because Wash was finally our first Pokemon who isn't ass slow. So, I don't know. Yeah, I always forget that May doesn't actually fight you here. She just fucking heals you, which is weird because there's one, maybe two trainers between this specific tile and the house that lets you heal infinitely. Like, very weird. That was Nincada-esque, I want to say? Yeah! Hey, look at that! I'm not fucking dumb, dude! I can actually name one. This isn't what I want to encounter first immediately. Cause I don't think Shedinja, hold on. I'm like 90% sure that Shedinja does not get to keep Wonder Guard. But in the scenario that it did, perhaps, maybe, like, I don't think one of the randomizers, at least used to, I think, keep, that setting. Like, keep it so it always had, Wonder Guard. It probably shouldn't. Oh, it does. Alright, so it still has Wonder Guard if I really wanted a shiny Shedinja on the team. I think that it would be really bad. Like, I don't know. It'd be a ground immunity in theory. I don't know. It's perhaps worth investigating. I don't know. It could be cool. Because we get both Ninjask and Shedinja. The only thing is that, like, due to the Chesslocke rules, I'll probably just say if I do get one, I don't know, just convert it, if that makes sense. Like, if I have Nincada evolve into Shedinja, then that'll be the new mon. Like, just treat it like it doesn't dupe it, I guess. Sounds dumb. Aquilodin. Wowie. That's so cool. He is a ball. Snow Warning Quilladin. Alrighty. Go off there, buddy. I love this sick metal color on Metagross. That's so nice looking. It's crazy. I don't think I have the sack yet. I don't think it actually does anything, but hey, you know, whatever. Yeah, we gotta get like the Professor Cosmos or whatever. I don't remember. Oh, you know, I think we gotta go to Meteorite Falls and all that too. We probably want to pick up like 1 or 2 more pawns anyway. It's like Nincada could be a fine pawn that if it does, you know, get up there in the ranks in terms of the promotion, which I don't think it'll ever promote, then we could maybe have it evolve into Shedinja, quote unquote. No, if it's a Shedinja, then it'll be immune to a lot of types. I don't know, it's just a hard mon to want in a Nuzlocke, because if the opponent has random coverage that you're not anticipating, it can instantly bone you over. On the other hand, if you do have it, it can sometimes make you instantly win against some mons that don't have any response to it. So it's a bit of push and pull there. Like, you know, some legends might not have a proper response for Shedinja, and that's very likely in some scenario. I forgot there was actually kids in those. Oops. Yeah, so I like, it's an interesting mod. Since I am looking up a lot of boss movesets, I mean, no, I think we've found out that even if bosses have determined moves traditionally, they'll just have whatever the level up moves are. I don't think they went too off the deep end with that in the randomizer. I don't know. Protein? That's interesting. He went for a stab on the Fury Swipes. And now you're stuck as a normal type, I guess. That's funny, though. This mummy could be really interesting. Yeah, that was honestly not the best move for you, buddy. I actually really hate this Pokemon. I think he's absolutely hideous. Ooh, we got the attack raise, and I think he's got more mons after this, so yeah, sick level up, get a little bit more of that attack stat. That's already boosted. Bullet Punch. Priority, so it has like similar power to Metal Claw. It's a little weaker. Trades in 10 power for 5 accuracy. Priority, it gains priority. I think, I mean, I could be replacing Pursuit, not have the chance. So it's basically, do I want a priority steel, a second steel move that has priority, or a shitty dark move? I think I'll go for the priority move, because we're not like the fastest thing in the world, but that Bullet Punch could help A, sweep, or B, help us out of a really shitty situation. And we've been in a couple of those where, you know, priority Shadow Sneak has saved our life. And also, we have the Metal Coat right now instead of the Metagrossite, so all of our steel moves have boosted power. Like Sandstream. I don't even take chip from that, only you do, buddy. But we're gonna Bullet Punch with that 100% accuracy. That's a +2 Bullet Punch. Metal Coat? Yeah, but you're never surviving that, bro. That's... I think Grotus and Washua are exactly the fuel that this team needed in order to keep the good fight going. And I think Shedinja is genderless, so I don't think it could be a queen. But perhaps in order to allow it to evolve as soon as we obtain it, rather than making it a pawn, it might be a better idea to make it a rook, because, you know, I've had a difficult time determining what I want to make a rook. At the end of the day, though, like, I don't think Shedinja learns any moves specifically that have, like, a whole lot of special effects that just make you go, wow, I give a shit. Like, Fury Swipes that isn't Sheer Force boosted. Leech Life is ass in this game, but it's not boosted. I mean, you could get Shadow Ball, but most people traditionally run Shadow Sneak. Phantom Force is kind of interesting. Lucky Chant, that's fucking awful. Yeah, I mean, you're only running Shadow Sneak and Santa deck, you're better off being a knight, but we can't set any more knights. So, you know, there's that. Let's just keep fighting trainers. We'll fill this with... Oh, I was looking at the X and Y level up. Or as level up, you might get a little better. No. Learns Phantom Force later than I thought it would. That's awesome. We'd have to rely on TMs for basically all of the bug moves. If we're doing Dex Nav as well, then perhaps we'll get some random egg moves. I have to always look those up because I will literally never be able to know what they are. So there's that. And it could also go for Shedinja, Ninjask, who has Light Metal as its ability. That's, you know, I always thought about how much I just love Light Metal as an ability, especially when it, you know, there's a chance it could learn Heat Crash, you know? I also have to imagine that in terms of Heat Crash, this thing is light as hell. 2 pounds. I have a feeling that 2 pounds is pretty bad. 70 base power move that could become 140 if we have an ally who faints. Could be kind of interesting for revenge killing, but I like my coverage more than a move that we would rather avoid having the boost from. I think that makes the most sense. Oh, Swanson's leveling up. Thanks, buddy. Speaking of Swanson, let's just check the hordes here. What the hell was that? I know I've heard it before. Yeah, once before, apparently. Oh, it's the cool. Well, that's why I've heard it before. I hate Coolidin, bro. Like, I was hard Team Chespin when they were doing X and Y shit. I saw Quilladin and Chestnut, and I think I cried a little. I picked Chespin, and I was like, oh, bro. I got the worthless one. I was just so sad. I hate basically every Generation 6 starter, though. So there's that, I guess. It's maybe not the most justified hate, but it is hate nonetheless. I mean, I would actually also love to see... I think if you evolve... In this game, if you evolve Ninkata into Ninjask at level 25, I want to say it learns SD, and then, oh wait, let me make sure I get the right level here. You don't get Sword Sense level 41 in this one. That's fixed, probably. Because I'm about to say that you get some... Get Full Swipe now if you wait till level 25, which... Who fucking cares? So if you evolve at level 23, you get Slash, which is fine. Whoa. What is that? That sounded cute. Maybe a Mantike, perhaps? Larvesta? Hello. I actually, high-key, really do like Larvesta. It's very cool. That's not a... I've heard of in a long-ass time. That's a very weird pattern for it to have in the grass. Larvesta is amazing, and I think it is so cool as a Pokemon. It just suffers from this weird Unova syndrome, where it just cannot evolve until level 59 for whatever reason. Like, what? Maybe in like a level scaled up universe, you know, it would be more interesting. Like, I think in... What is it called? I don't even remember. Radical Red, sorry. I think in Radical Red it's a decent mon. power herb that could be kind of interesting if we get a Geomancy Mon. Go back to the Ultra Moon shit. So yeah, I mean, Larvest is really sick. I just don't think I'll be hunting it because it's not enough. Unfortunately, it is really cool though, and I'm curious on what ability it has real quick. Now I said I have to catch him to learn these things, but I have the whole thing. If I see it, I as well look it up. Like, I don't know. This is this whole thing. Alright, where is... Volcarona has Cheek Pouch, Lightning Rod, and hidden ability Intimidate. That's kind of crazy. Cheek Pouch is a really interesting ability, honestly. Yeah, okay, so Professor Cosmo or whatever needs saving from Mount something or other, you know? Dragon Fang, I think it's an evolution item. And Water Stones. We still haven't found our Dusk Stone yet, which is a little unfortunate. Oh, we can buy these now? Oh, let's go. And an added Premier Ball. Yeah, I think we're doing good. And we could get a vaguely interesting Rook out of a Shedinja. And again, like I said, if I have a Nincada that I catch and it evolves, I will pick whether I want Ninjask or Shedinja. Like, we're not gonna fuck around with having 2 in 1. But I've always wanted to use Shedinja in a lock. And I think the last time I got close to that was when I had an Nincada in my Ghost-only playthrough of Shield, but I lost it, like, the battle after I caught it, which was perhaps not my best move on Earth, so I could have played that a little better. It just sucks that we can't get Swords Dance without, like, waiting until a really late level, because that would be really useful to have. But, you know, the thing about randomizers is that we don't know what they have in terms of mons, but I believe the moment you send out a ninja, they will manually switch to anything if they have a response for it. And so you can get some really cheeky stuff off here. Route 114 is kind of cool. Oh, that was what the hell is that? So I don't know, we got some cool things going on here. I'm gonna do some fishing probably around these parts. I just know that we gotta cap off this team. I want to have 6 Pokemon before the next gym, because at the end of the day, we're not doing bad. Let me make that clear. I don't think that we are in a bad position by any means, but we're definitely in a kind of a spooky-ish one. It's a terrible descriptor, but, you know, it's what it's. Yeah. Oh, that's like a Voltorb, I think. That's one of the very few things that has that little light thing. Debstrika, I will call Dupe's Claws on that. Not that I hate Blitzkrieg, I just hate Zebstrika. Tail Whip? Oh, because, of course. The one thing that Zebstrika has going for it in life is that it's fast as... God damn it, dude! Fuck off! Get me the hell out of here! Of course, you had to sit there and just tear on me for shits and giggles. I wanted to open my bag. Oh no, that was Magnemite, not Voltorb. I'm terrible with cries, bro. God damn. Oddish is like the one that I would recognize, and I managed to fuck that up somehow. We had Magnemite available as a chain fishing encounter earlier on, and I can't say that I was ecstatic about that, so I don't think that's changed very much here. Let's sweet send it up. I will say we do have Bug Buzz as a move for Bug Stab, but that wouldn't be real applicable. Holy shit. Hello, Gengar. Oh. Just gotta love the... Oh, Mold Breaker Gengar. Only one of them had it. Well, unless only one has to proc in order for it to truly break the mold. I do actually want to do... I guess I'll have to leave it right before that, but I was hoping to get to the double battle. You know what? I've got time. I will let this go over. Oh, Arcanine. Oh no, it's just Mold Breaker is his hidden ability. Gengar has no guard normally? That's possibly interesting. I guess I only like no guard because Oko moves funny, but whatever. Yeah, I mainly because even though we have 4 Mons, it kind of feels like 3 because right now Girahim is just... He's not weak by any means. I just think that he's a little frail, and since the whole run ends if he dies, I just don't want to use him, period. Perhaps it's actually a little selfish, but, you know, I want him to live, obviously. Rough skin? That's crazy. And mean. Let's use Confusion, because he didn't lower that stat, and it doesn't proc rough skin. Yeah, you keep growling me like a little dumb bitch. Yeah, Shadow Sneak is a usable move by Ruka. I was supposed to say again as well as Leech Life, but like the fact that Shedinja even gets Leech Life is hilarious to me because what are you healing? Having like a Focus Sash would also be really helpful. Yeah, more fucking Magnemite bullshit. And we actually do have Rock Smash. Sick. I was actually hoping to get to that battle, that double battle, like I said, but perhaps we'll just get that far. Hello! Holy shit. These look not so good? Question mark? I don't know. I've been really afraid of going over 30 minutes on videos, but I think at the end of the day it doesn't matter too much. Nifty Goggles is also not a terrible held item for Shedinja, because if it gets caught in a bad weather situation, it could just instantly die, and that's not the most desirable thing, I suppose. Let's try to get to the right before the big fight with the Professor, or for the Professor, where May could very well throw. Like, this is rather than a battle against her, it's with her. There's the Dusk Stone! Alright, so as soon as we reach level 35, we can have an Agent Slash, which again is a very interesting proposal, because we actually lose an immense amount of physical attack. Also Black Sludge. That's pretty good. Hold on. I think that changes a lot of things, because we have a faster Mon. So I'm gonna give you Black Sludge and then give you King's Rock. But yeah, we lose a lot of physical attack upon becoming Perma Shield AG Slash. Why did I pronounce it like that? That was disgusting. But, you know, at the end of the day, we also get immense amounts of both physical bulk, but also way more special bulk, because right now we are very screwed, I'll put it lightly, on special bulk for him. Let's do one more battle. We can do another battle. So I think that Aegis Slash could be the play over Doublade. And we also gain some speed, I guess, so we have more chances to proc King's Rock, even though our best bet is still probably with oh, Magmar Armor. That's crazy. Our best bet's still probably sorry, brain crashed. Shadow Sneak, there we go. I was trying to think of the words I wanted to say. Washable again, kind of bulky. Does boost any water moves if he uses it. Thankfully, we resist water. So it's like, we lightly resist water moves with him, but it's okay. Primordial Sea is more than worth it. Oh, and he got fully parrot. That's awesome to see. I don't know why he keeps keeping Grotus in on that shit. Why did you turn around? Like, he definitely was looking behind him when he hit me. He used... he aqua jetted his ass into my face. Yeah, I'm actually pretty excited about the existence of these two on the team. And let's see if I can do a horde encounter in here. Just to end things off. I can, and actually probably grab an item up here, because I'm pretty sure there is. Again, I hate cave dex nabbing, but if it's really good, I'll do it. Nope, Heatmore's absolutely not even remotely funny. He is disappointing to the highest degrees of disappointing. Oh, sorry. Very forgettable Mon, just to be honest. Why the hell can this thing learn Nightmare and XD Gale of Darkness? Sorry, I just noticed that Shedinja just had a really weird ability to learn a move that basically does jack shit. So while this was a bit of a longer episode by a few minutes, it's just because I wanted to make sure we got in a lot of battles with Grotus and Washua here, and just, you know, it's a bit of a more of a chill Friday episode compared to, you know, the bullshit we had on Wednesday. Okay, this is definitely the big moment. So we're gonna just sweet center here. If we get some more mons for the team, then we get more mons for the team. There's nothing here? Because I'm standing on the bridge. Hold up. What the fuck was that? Was the bridge tile the reason that happened? Yeah, it was. What the hell? What a weird quirk. Hi. I'm not interested in crabs. And I think with that, we're gonna call it there. And like I said, maybe next time I'll probably do a bit more thorough horde searches and maybe some fishing searches. So maybe we'll have something entirely unique. Who knows? But on Monday, hopefully, I'm trying to keep up with the schedule. I will see you guys next time in Pokemon Omega Ruby Randomized Shiny Chesslocke, where we'll save Professor Cosmo and maybe even get to the point where we're taking on Max. See you then.